Hello everybody, and yeah, it's me. Yeah, the dude with only crappy videos that we we don't even really know a category. I mean, the dude tries to do walkthroughs, but then he just quits. Not even when he's a couple maps in. But regardless, today I'm going to be doing an experiment with Mucuna puriens. Mucuna Matata. But with an M. Nah. But, so, I took probably about 600, well, when I first got them the other day around 4 o'clock, or 2 o'clock actually, I was pretty good at getting those. I took two right off the bat, and then I took some like an hour or two later. So we'll just say I took 400 milligrams. Tastes like whey protein mix. You know, the little chocolate milk mix you can get. That's called whey pro. I mean, it's Wayland. I mean, that's what the brand name is. So, but it tastes like that. I usually just pop open the capsules. The only time I'd really probably leave something in the capsule is if, you know, I was taking out tyrosine and B6. You know, I would take the B6 now and then, you know, leave the tyrosine in the capsule. So, but capsules usually dissolve pretty quick. But well, I mean, it still has quite a long ways to go, I guess. I don't know. But still, I got those coming today, or between today and the 31st. Should be today. But I got the important one, so I'm not really caring. And plus, I got other cocktails too. I'm familiar with the other cocktails other than Horny Goey. It's like cheapo, knockoff Rexall stuff. But the Mucuna is actual, you know, Wayland brand. I spent like $20 on it. I was gonna get the 650 milligram, but for 60 capsules, but that was like $34. It's gonna be like $40, you know, $34 or $40, closer to, you know, in between that, you know. I didn't have that money at the time. I had like what, $80, so I'm gonna spend some on, I don't know, but anyway. And then I took probably 200 milligrams around nighttime. Honestly, first night, you know, it was out. I've never really had this much problem waking up on my own before. I mean, I just had a monster now, but I woke up for the first time at Wiz around like 4:30. Well, yeah, 3 something, between 3 and 4. It wasn't that bad. Stuff works almost immediately to some degree, but it's subtle. So you're not going to ever notice the change in, you know, sudden bursts. You know, it's not like Adderall, which gives you like a boost, you know, immediately. And it's not like a sleep aid, which makes you down in a couple minutes, or, you know, say 2 hours it takes you, you know, whatever. It doesn't make you feel down, and it doesn't make you feel up. It's just, alright, well, time for bed again. That was a buzzkill. Ooh. I feel well rested. Literally. I mean, that's the first night. I just took them like not even 12 hours ago. I mean, 600 milligrams, mind you, but today I'm going to be doing 200 milligrams a day. And if I do end up taking more, I'm going to take 200 in the morning, 200 at night. So that's like an easy 400 a day, which is about what people take. A lot of people take between 400 and 800 milligrams. I've read online, do not exceed 1,000 milligrams. You might get sick. Which I could see that, you know, because people. Now the thing about Mucuna puriens, I'm not going to really go through everything it does, but I will state some of the side effects, which are not really bad, but we all know the saying, too much of a good thing can and will be a bad thing. So, For starters, one, it's subtle. Short term, it's kind of a buzzkill, honestly. I'm also taking a cocktail of other stuff: St. John's wort, horny goatweed, ginseng, and B12 vitamins, and soon B6 and L-tyrosine, and kava. I will be taking kava as well. Now, although you may think, well, a lot of those is going to kind of distract you from the Mucuna. Yeah, I'm definitely going to probably notice a lot of questionability, have some of that going on, but I think the Mucuna will stand out, because horny goatweed, yes, does make you horny sometimes. Well, for me, it just kind of makes me normal. I don't really get any hornier. It's just, I don't feel as down about myself sexually, I guess. But nah, the horny goatweed. I got the cheapo shit from pardon my French. I got the cheapo crud from the Dollar General. So I'm pretty much just gonna take those for about the first month to kind of help get get with the motion of the Mucuna, because everything I bought was pretty much like a knockoff trying to recreate what Mucuna would do, minus the enhanced muscle mass, bone density, reduced hair loss, all that other stuff. But because it reduces serotonin levels, which constricts the blood vessels, which actually causes hypertensive headaches, well, hypertension in general, and hair loss. That's why they say only 3 times a week. That's right, guys. 3 times out of 7. And that doesn't mean all day long. That doesn't mean 3 days. That means 3 times. Once you do it the first time, oh, I'm set for 2 days. Yeah, nobody's out there doing that. But I woke up today, and it's 7:37 now, but it was 7:20. I woke up a couple times, but each time I woke up, it wasn't really my brain was there, and this is within the first actually almost 24 hours, but like 16 hours, I should say. But no, maybe 16 to 18, because no, it'd be about 12 hours, yeah, hardly 12, not even 12, because it's not even around 2 o'clock, it would be 12 hours, so it's like not even 12, it's probably 4 to 6 hours, maybe 7, 8, probably 8 to 10 hours close. Whatever 2 in the afternoon to 7:38 is. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually 13 hours. Yeah. See, my math is still. This hasn't helped me with focus or memory yet. That's the long-term effect. As far as short-term, nothing really. I mean, I was taking the other stuff for a while, for a couple of days, so. But this definitely big difference, because it also helps with sleep and the other stuff I got. If anything, it's gonna keep me more up. B12, horn goat weed. Come on. But first night, all right. I'm gonna go on a second night today. I'm gonna do an experiment. I'm not gonna do a daily audio log, probably not. But if I know some spike, I'll get into that. But I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be doing 200 to 400 milligrams a day. I'm gonna keep a log actually on this, so I can kind of check. And then because a lot of people long term, they notice they just feel stronger suddenly, or they feel all of a sudden I want to do this, you know, something they would want to do, but just never really had the motivation for. Another long-term effect is all of a sudden they just feel horny. So I think 3 to 4 months in, I'm gonna do 3 months on, maybe a month off of taking it. And I also heard the effects last a while. I'm saying the effects could last for a couple months after taking it for so long, because I heard it builds up. You know, right now I'm saying the base. You know, this is a part of my head where it needs to hit to be ooh, but you know, I'm still kind of building the steps to there so I can kind of dump it in, and then start putting little people in there that don't go away. They're just building and building, you know. So I heard that's how it worked, kinda. So that's gonna be good. So Mucuna purines is definitely a long haul herb. So that's why I'm taking the other herbs to kind of get the short term out of the way. But you know, I think a month in, I'm gonna, or maybe a weekend, depending on how fast the Mucuna wants to operate, or really take long term effects. I heard the first couple weeks, so let's just say 3 to a month, 3 weeks to a month, people start noticing the short-term differences. It's not till about 3 months into people really start to notice the long-term effects. I don't think I'll ever go up to 800, considering I heard that it stacks. So I'm just gonna, if anything, I'm gonna go down to 200 milligrams to kind of balance it out. And then, you know, fluctuate between 200 and 400. I mean, I'm only 120 pounds, and, you know, I fluctuate. You know, like, this week I'm 120, next week I'm probably going to be 140, next week 130, next week 140, and then maybe 120 again the week after that. My weight just goes in between 120 and 140 on a regular basis, so... But because it helps with muscle mass, I will be keeping track of how much I eat too. So it may make me eat more so it can add to my muscle mass and other parts of my body, because it as well increases bone density allegedly. So I will be keeping track of my activities. I'm sure from my other videos you know how much activities I'm really into. I can't even focus on a game. But also within the first couple hours, you know, I don't know if it was me taking the other stuff. The other stuff definitely probably helped, but you know, first couple hours, you know, I started laughing at TV shows again. Usually I'm just like, eh. But I think short term you do notice that there is a big boost in difference. But it's subtle, kind of like Energems with the L-theanine. It's a brain rewiring. It's not like like rewire slowly. It's not like a sudden yank these two cords together, you know, and you know, it's actually kind of turning off the system and taking time to splice the wires and then turn it back on, you know. And then it just runs normally, but you don't notice it, you know. It's not like somebody just says, you know what, screw it, let's just take this car battery and plug it up, crank up the juice, you know. It's somebody actually took the time and rewired and spliced the wires together. So you don't notice it, but I think you notice a big difference. So for all of you first time, I think the first day you should do 600, and then do if you're poor, 200 milligrams a day, you know, space the crud out. Me, I got another bottle on the way, so I think I'm really, and plus the one I got is 400. I got 100 capsules, so I figured 2 a day, because that'll give me a month. But then I also have the other 40, so I figured I might start off with 400 until it starts to even out to where if I did 2 a day, I'd go a month. I'll probably do that for 2 of the 40s that I have. So I think for the first 80 capsules, I'm going to do 4 a day. Minus the additional 2 I took yesterday. But think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go down to 2 for the last 2 months. So otherwise 2 miles is about 3 months. You know, it's 44 days 80. You got 20. You got about 10 extra days. You got 3 months and 10 days if you want to do the math. I got to admit, my math skills have improved within the past 13 hours. Like, I'm serious, man. Like, it's stuff like that. You won't notice it. You'll just do it. So definitely make videos of yourself if you're doing the experiment as well. Just talk about your day, because you'll be amazed. Each day people notice big differences, but they don't really catch it until about a couple weeks in, and then 3 to 4 months in. It's one of those, you just do it. Like I said, it's not like somebody hooked up a car battery, or, you know, right off the bat and starts running huge amounts of electricity through. It's somebody actually shut off the system and spliced the wires together, and then turned it back on. Currents are just running normal, you know, as far as you are conscious of. You know, you're just running normal. Alright, brain's turned back on, let's do this. Huh. Well, this is much easier. So, I'll let y'all know if it's a really super good investment, which from what I hear it is. If y'all want me to, like, add links or something to other YouTube videos, look up Carpo. He's a dude with a beard and like a weird hat. One video he had like a rug behind, like a red rug. Others he's outside in front of a garden smoking on a vape. He's got like blondish beard. Carpo. Just look up Mucuna Purians and one of his videos will pop up. He's good. He's, you know, he's an herbal only man, like I'm trying to be. I'm trying to abstain from, you know, hard stuff. I do adhere to, I do need additional help with the rewiring of my brain, and like some people, you know, but I do have to agree, some of the drugs are out there today they don't really make you feel good. They make you do what you want to do, but they don't really make you feel good. And if they do, they make you feel cruddy afterwards. Where there's highs, there's lows. You hear all about that. It's quite pedantic, actually, if you watch CG Kid. Quite pedantic. So, I'm gonna be signing off soon. Get ready. I mean, let's face it, some of us out there, we just, yeah, we want to have an elevated mood. We want to be able to be laffy-daffy and lovey-dovey and and giggly, but we want it to be natural. A lot of people out there, they don't really care for the hallucinations of LSD. They just, or the weirdness from Molly, or even marijuana. Which marijuana has, gives you diarrhea. I don't know. But there are people out there who really don't care for a lot of the effects of those. They just want to be able to do what they want to do because they want to do it and feel normal about it. They want it to be natural. And for those of y'all out there who feel that way, I think Mucuna is for you. Mucuna Matata means no worries with this legume. I don't know. Well, you'll figure it out. If you can make a song out of it, just mention me in the credits. You don't have to really give me too much credit. You can put me at the bottom. I don't care. I just want to know my name's somewhere on that. Yeah, and if you make a lot of money off it, you know, as long as I get name credit. You know, I just want name credit. Name credit goes further anyway. Money eventually runs dry, but name credit, you know, that's there. Well, I'm hitting 20 minutes. I'm gonna try to keep my videos really, really super short like that.